People ready for another exciting, incredible video? Can you handle this level of excitement just piled on top of the previous level of excitement? You know, I think you can. So let's do it. I just want to finish up a few items here. I want to place the handle on this thing. I want to fix where my cams are. I want to create a foot and a rod, and we'll just do it as we go. The first thing I want to tackle is this. I put these holes, if you remember, 3.33 inches in from this side, and the center of this hole is 3.33 inches in from this side. Now, the problem is this. When I put the cam on this rod, it was this face right here, this left side, that I offset by 1 inch plus 3.33 inches to 4.33 inches. And what that resulted in is the face, this left side of the cam, is under the center of the hole, but I want the center of the cam to be under the center of the hole. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Look, if you look right down these holes, my cams are blue and my rod is brown. And so you can see the edge of the cam, there's the outline of the cam there in yellow. The edge of the cam is centered, and I want the center of the cam centered. So what I have to do is I just have to bring this cam back. Right, so this is what's under the center, this edge, and I want that to be under that hole. So I need to bring it back by half of the cam's width. Now the cam is 1/4 inch wide, so I'm going to bring it back by 1/8 of an inch. And I'm just going to do that by going to here, fasten 5, and I'm going to edit it. You'll notice I offset it by 1 plus 3.33, 4.33. But I need to bring it back by 1/8 of an inch. Now I could do the math, or I could just write minus 1/8 IN. And that should do it. Yep, it just moved it back a little bit. Bam. See, this can do the basic math for you. Now let's check down that hole, see if the blue is centered there. Look at that. Now the cam is centered underneath the hole. Let's check the other one and do the same thing. I'm not sure if I went from this side or from the left side when I did the constraint, but let's just check. This cam too, it's this edge. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, see that cam, this edge should be over this way, 1/8 of an inch, so that the center is underneath the hole, right? So that's the final constraint I did here. This fasten mate here. I'm going to edit it, and let's see. Oh, I went from that side. So this, where is this? It's at 1 plus 3.33 plus 3.33. Now 3.33 plus 3.33 is 6.66, and 1 plus 6.66 is the 7.66. That's where I got that number. But I need to bring it back a little bit because it went too far. Minus 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 IN. Oh, I went the wrong way because it's a negative, and I subtracted a negative. It went too far the other way, so that's going to be a plus on this. In this, I need to do this plus. There we go. That'll do it. There it goes. Looks like that one just moved too. That would be unfortunate. Let's check. No, we're good. We're good. Phew. So let me check out of here, and you'll notice now both of my cams are directly under the holes, which is obviously what we want. Okay, very good. That didn't take too long. What I need now is a push rod. So we have a dowel, right? There's a dowel. And I just want the same sort of thing, but to go up here. And let's think about this. This is 8 inches tall. So a 4-inch dowel would just get to here. I'll be on top of the cam, so a little bit. But let's do something more like a 6-inch dowel, right? So let us go ahead and create a new part studio. And let's just do a 6-inch push rod, right? And put it on the top plane so when we import it, it's in the right orientation. Sketch, top plane, this is 1/4 inch, 0.25. And we're just going to extrude it to 6 inches. And I want to change its color to look more like that wood color. And something, I don't know, gosh, where was it? Somewhere in here? Maybe that one. That's fine. Okay, that looks like a wooden dowel. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. We're good. So let's rename this as push rod. Rename push rod. We only need one of them because we can import it twice or however many times you need it. Push rod. We need that. Okay. The other thing we need are feet. Feet. So if just this wooden rod is just riding on top of a plastic cam, it can easily slip off. Let's bring those rods in here. Dowel, I called it push rod. Can't see it, it's not here. It's at the bottom of this window, which won't move. That's kind of annoying. Can't insert it if I can't see it. Insert, current document. Can I look at it differently? It's scrolling, but it's still below here, and I can't push that up. That is super annoying. It won't go, it slides side to side, but it won't go up. Maybe if I zoom out, that's really annoying. Oh, never mind, it's right there. Okay, so something was weird a second ago. It's probably just me. Here we go. 2 push rods inserted. I'm going back to my standard look here, except, and I'm going to put those into those holes with a slider mate. Let's see, so slide mate, that's revolution, slide mate. I want these to be able to slide up and down, but not move any other way. So I think what I'll do is put that into this hole. Let me get the hole itself. I want that thing facing right at me there. Let's see if that worked. Looks like it did. Do it over here too. I want the rod. I want that to be a slider mate with that hole. Let's see how that went for us. Take a look. Should be done with that. And let's see if these things will slide up and down for us. Yes, that slides up and down. And I'm grabbing this one, just clicking on it. That one slides up and down. Oh no, we broke a mate. How'd that happen? Well, gotta redo that. I don't know. One of my fasten mates just came undone. Somehow. That seems like a glitch, but we can fix that pretty quickly. I'm going to fasten that. Hopefully that won't happen to you. But here's the fix. Yeah, no, don't. Don't do that. That does not look good. Oh boy, this has turned into a flap show. I want to fasten, goodness gracious, I want to fasten that to the outside of this. I saw it. There it is. There it goes. There it goes. Maybe let's see if that took. Bam. Oh, quel horror. Now the back is also loose. I do not understand. Okay, that's okay. You know what? We got this. We got this. That back, let's see. Gosh, what a pain. That back, the middle of the outside edge right there. Come on. The middle of the outside edge. I just saw it. There it is. Is going to go to there. I think we're back together now. Gosh, that shouldn't have happened. I'm not sure why it did. I wonder, maybe I just didn't fully fasten it when I was building the thing, but I think I did. Anyway, that goes up and down. You can see it's going right through the cam. We'll fix that soon. But let's not deal with that yet. Let's just put these up. It looks like the whole thing is constrained side to side. How about this way, side to side? It's constrained this way, side to side, but the rods can slide up and down. Okay, so then we're just going to leave those push rods. Those are called the push rods, but I want to put feet on the bottom of these. And the reason is this, because in the real world, these things will wiggle a tiny bit, and they will fall right off the cam if they wiggle to the side a tiny bit. So we're going to put feet on these. Now the feet go pretty quickly. I'm going to create a part studio and basically build circles on top of circles and then cut it. I'm trying to think of my orientation. Where do I want them? Doesn't matter too much. I'm going to go right plane, look at it. Watch this. Okay, so sketch on the right plane. I'm going to do a circle. I'm going to do this 4 inches. Okay. I'm going to do another circle, and I think I'll do 3.75 inches. Quarter inch broken, no, 3.5 inches. Right? And let's go back 1 and get rid of that second circle. What's that thing? Let's get rid of that. Let's extrude this first circle by a quarter inch. And let's draw on that. Sorry, so we're going to do a circle, quarter inch circle. Let's do now that quarter inch extrusion on a 4 inch circle. Let's now sketch on this 4 inch circle, put a 3.5 inch circle on top of it, 3.5 inch circle. You'll see what we're doing here in just a sec. Extrude that. Well, we want that to be a quarter inch. That's the thickness of our cams, but let's add another quarter inch. Let's do a quarter plus a quarter. Let's do a 1/2 inch extrusion. No, let's do a quarter inch plus an. Let's do a quarter inch plus 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, let's do a quarter plus 1/8. So that's well, a quarter plus 1/8. So 1/4 is 2/8. So let's do a 3/8 extrusion. I don't know, you can do half if you want to. I'm going to try 3/8, see if it works. 3/8 of an inch, just wider than the cam. The cam itself, the cam itself is a quarter inch, and we want the cam to fit into this. Yeah, so, or this to fit right over the cam is actually what I'm saying. And so it's a quarter inch, and this is 1/8 of an inch bigger than a quarter. And then we'll do one more circle on top of this one. So another circle, we'll do another 4 inch circle, sketch on here, another 4 inch circle, okay, and extrude that to a quarter inch. Nope, that says 1.4, I meant to do 1/4. 1/4. Now what I've got is this, but I don't want the whole thing, I just want part of it. So what I'm going to do, on this right plane, I'm going to sketch, I'm just doing a square. I'm just going to eyeball it. What I want is like, I'm looking at the bottom, what's underneath. Anything that's in this box, I'm going to cut and get rid of. I'm just going to choose a little bit of that circle, like that much below, right? And I'm going to basically use that as a removal device, and I'm going the wrong way, so I'll flip it over, and it just chowed through most of my circle. I've got a foot now, okay? Now I'm going to look right at this foot, and I am going to sketch on this foot, and I'm going to find its center and put a hole there. There's its center on one axis. There it is on the other axis. You can probably find other ways to get the center. There's the center point right there. I'm going to 0.26 hole there. That's for the rod, the push rod, right? And I'll extrude that just down a little bit, not all the way through. See, that's going too far. We want it somewhere up in here, somewhere around 1/3 of an inch. Maybe we'll just go up to 0.4. We'll just see what happens with 0.4. 0.3, 0.4 is fine. That's fine right there, as long as it doesn't come through the bottom. And that's good there. So now I've got this foot, and I want to make it a different color so it stands out. I think I'm going to do some sort of a purple here. Okay, it looks beautiful. Now that is called the cam foot. You'll see what I mean. It's what rides on the cam. All right, so let's go. I want to show you where that goes in the assembly. And let's insert cam foot twice. Once, twice. Okay, bam. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fasten Look right at it. I'm going to fasten. Uh-oh, looks like I went right through. Looks like I cut all the way through these. Yeah, I did. I can fix that, though. Cam foot. I'm going back here. Wait, get rid of this. Cam foot. I thought I took care to not do that. Oh, I was looking at the outside. I was looking at the outside geometry, not the inside geometry, when I chose how far to go with the extrusion. So let's see. That's extrude. That's the last extrusion. I'm going to edit it, and maybe I'll try 1/4 inch, or maybe I'll try 0.25. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. 0.25 it is. Okay. So back to my assembly. That change should have propagated. It did. These don't have holes all the way through anymore. I'll go back to my fasten mate, and I'm going to choose the center of this hole. I'm going to put it right on that rod. And bam. Okay. See what I mean? That I'll show you in a sec. But that foot will ride right on that foot will ride right on that cam. All right, so let's go to do the other one too. I still have my fasten open, so I'm going to look right at it. Make sure I get the center hole. Bam. I think I chose it. And there. I think I missed somehow. I missed the foot. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. So that looks pretty good to me, right? So now we've got these feet, and this way the cams won't bind up, and the rods won't fall off the cams. And so now what you want to do is a different mate. I think it's called slider mate, ball mate, parallel mate, tange mate. Going back the other way, pin slot, cylindrical, planar, slider mate. I think that's the one we want. Revolute and we don't want to fasten it. I think we want it to be able to slide. If I don't get this right, it's okay. We'll figure it out. I want that, let's see if this works, to slide on this. And I don't think that took. Slider 3 did not work. That's okay. Let's not, I got to fiddle around with this. I think that's the mate we want to use, but I could be wrong. But the important part is the build, right? So we'll get this bumping away soon. But those are the feet, and those are important. So we'll print up some of those. I don't have the handle in here, so let's import the handle. Put it right there, and we'll just fasten that, right? So we'll just the way we've been doing it, fasten this outer edge of that hole, the outer hole. The outer part of the hole to this rod. Seems like it didn't take. Let's see. It did not. Don't know what happened there. Let's try again. Delete. Sometimes it gets a little wonky. Fasten to mate. Yep. I want that. Okay, I got the mate connector, and then I go to this rod, put it there. That worked somehow that time. Thought I did the same thing twice, but maybe not. Now we have a handle in place. I mean, it's not nearly beautiful enough, but we can go change its color. Handle, click. Color. Something else, maybe a green handle. Maybe a yellow handle. I already have a lot of green going on in that box. Oh yeah, that's much better. I have yellow too, but that's okay. Keep it color coordinated. There's my handle. I got a feel for it. Like, is my handle too small? I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe slightly. I could make it bigger if I wanted to, but this gives me a good indication of what it's going to look like when we get it all together. Why don't we just leave it at here? I also want to put a spacer, basically a little washer here and here, so that in reality this rod can't slide back and forth. Right, so we can put little washers on there. Well, why don't we leave the mates of these guys and that washer and the animation of it all for the next video. Let's see how long this one is. We are at, oh, I don't know. I'll just end it. All right, have a good day. Talk to you soon.